Hello my learners, I am Aakriti and welcome back to my channel Learn with Aakriti. I hope you all are doing amazing and we have entered into 2021. So a very happy new year to all of you, to all my learners. Thank you so much for appreciating my work, for subscribing to the channel, for commenting on my videos and for asking me to make more videos like this. Thank you so much for all the love that you have given. Also, if any of you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. And I have many interesting videos lined up for you this year. So I'm sure you're going to have fun and you will be learning a lot. So today I'm here with another interesting lesson of your EVS, which is moving here and there. Yes, so if you want to know about moving here and there and interesting things in this lesson, make sure you watch this video till the end. So my dear learners, why do we need to move from one place to the other place? Yes, for many purposes, like we need to buy goods or things from the market, we need to travel from one city to the other city, from one country to the other country, and even if we want to go to the market or we want to go to the school, we need school buses, school vans. So to move from one place to the other, to meet the other person, to meet our friends, to meet our family, we need different means of transport. We need to move from one place to the other place. Also, if we want some goods and we want to send a thing from one country or the one place to the other place, we need some means of transport to move those goods. So this is the reason, which is why we need different means of transport. Alright, so now on the basis of three things, we are going to decide which means of transport do we need. First thing is time. Now, in how much time do we need to reach a particular place? So according to that, we will be choosing the means of transport. Secondly, the cost. Whether we want to adopt for a cheap means of transport, whether we want to spend a lot or we can spend a lot, so we will choose the means of transport according to that. Thirdly, distance. Now, distance is also a very important factor. If you want to go to a nearby place, to a neighborhood, within the city, we do not need a costly means of transport. We need a different means of transport. But for example, if we want to go from one country to the other country, we definitely will be needing an air transport. So it depends on these three things: time, money and distance. So my learners, first of all, let us talk about land transport. Now, there are different land transports like bicycle, scooter, cars, bullock carts. All these are railways, all these are land transport because these are the means of transport that are available on the land. Now, do you know our Indian railway system is the biggest network of land transport because lakhs of people travel from the trains. Accept the situation nowadays. So, in many of the places like Kolkata, Bangalore, Delhi, they have a different means of railway transport which is called metro. Yes, so they have a metro system in which lakhs of people travel every day. So there are various means of transport of land, and in the society, many of the people have their own personal transports, their own cars, their own bicycles, own vehicles. That is called private transport. And the buses and the trains that are available by the government, that are called public transports. Also students, apart from this, animals are also used as a means of transport on the land. For example, bullock cart, for example, tonga, camels, which is called the ship of the desert, is also used in desert areas. Elephants are also used to go through a thick forest. So there are various animals that people in the villages have been using as a means of transport and are still being used. So all these are means of transport, and mostly people use land transport to go from one place to the other place. Next, let us talk about air transport. Yes, is a little expensive than the land transport and the water transport, but it is very quick. If we want to reach to a far off place in a less time, so we can use air transport like helicopters and aeroplanes. Now, there are a lot of airports in India connected internationally to various airports. So people can easily nowadays and quickly travel from one country to the other country, from one place to the other place, if that distance is very far. Also, rockets are also used to travel into space. Like people have traveled, astronauts have traveled into space on the moon on the rockets. So these are the air transport. Also, my learners, do you know that helicopters can easily land on a rough and a hilly areas? The space where other means of transport cannot easily reach, helicopter can actually go there and can rescue the people wherever there is any flood or any earthquake. So that is why you often see the helicopters rescuing the people from those areas. So this is all about your air transport. Next means of transport is water transport. The transports the vehicles that move in water only, for example, boats and ships. Now students, water transport is very slow means of transport as compared to air and as compared to the land transport, but it is also very cheap. Yes. Now, a lot of countries use the ships to transport the goods from one country to the other country. As people go on a cruise, if they want to move from one country to the other country through the waterways, so they take the use of this water transport. So most of these transports use they use gas, they run on electricity, or they run on diesel, they run on petrol. So all these means of transport need these fuels to run. Now my learners, let us know about some special means of transport. Yes, some special transports that run on the land. For example, postal vans. Yes, if the letters are to be delivered from one place to the other, special postal vans are used from the post office to do this work. Also, you must have seen ambulance running on the roads. Yes. So, if a person is in urgency and needs to be taken to the hospital, ambulances are used specially for that person. Also, police officers use the police jeeps, the special police jeeps to travel from one place to the other place. Similarly, roadside vendors also have their vendor cart in which they send the items to you. So, also, some specially or differently abled people who cannot use these transports, they need a different vehicle. They need a wheelchair to move from one place to the other place. So all these are some special means of transport that are needed by different people. So all this was about the different means of transport. Now, as you know that these transports run either on a gas or on a petrol or a diesel. So do you know, students, these fuels actually create a lot of pollution, air pollution in the environment. Yes. So make sure if you are going to the nearby place, either use a bicycle or you can walk also if the distance is not very far. Otherwise, try to use more of a public transport, or you can do the carpooling. So make sure you try to reduce the air pollution in the environment, because air pollution is very bad for our health. So also, if you are using any of these vehicles, any of these means of transport, make sure to follow all the rules, all the traffic rules, and drive or ride safely, following all the rules and keeping in mind to take the permission of the parents if you do not have the license yet. So drive safely, and you can have fun on these transportations, and you can move from one place to the other. You can enjoy the journey. So all this was about your different means of transport. I hope you must have enjoyed and learned many things about these means of transport. We will meet next time with another new topic. Till then, you take very good care of yourself, enjoy and research more about this topic. Bye for now.